What is up, y'all? Another video with Arc Draken, and today I'm going to be talking about the Telos Boltor. Now, as always, you have the Boltor Prime, which is a great weapon. I love the weapon, but what I love about the Telos Boltor is it does proc damage. So, since it comes from your Syndicate, you're already going to get that Syndicate extra damage for a short amount of time. And why wouldn't you want a little bit of extra damage? Now, when we compare them, yes, the Boltor Prime is a little bit, has a little bit better stats. It has a little bit better puncture, a little bit better impact. The status chance is a little bit better, but not by much. You have the fire rate, which is a little bit better, but I mean, seriously, like, what is that? 0.77 fire rate? That's not a big deal. Now, the accuracy is at 50 as opposed to 25, but I really don't see much of a difference within a 25% difference in the accuracy, so I prefer to stick with more damage as opposed to more accuracy. Because it's the Telos Boltor, it's more of a closer range rifle than it is than like a sniper or a Soma Prime, which can do, quite a bit of distance with red crit damage. But I love the Telos Boltor. Let's jump onto the build, show us what it can do. So, as always, start off with the normal ones: Serration, Heavy Caliber, Split Chamber, and then Piercing Caliber. Now, you don't have to have Piercing Caliber for this build to be amazing. You can actually use the, well, if I can find it, well, I know it's somewhere, and when I find it, I'll talk about it. Piercing Hit. You can swap out the Piercing Caliber with Piercing Hit. You can definitely do that. It doesn't affect it as much as you would think it does. Yes, you can kill higher level enemies with the Piercing Caliber, but the Piercing Hit does just as well for the normal ranged enemies up to about level 50. Now, anything over 50, you want to bring Piercing Caliber just because it does that extra damage. I know the status chance could be quite high, and in anything you want to do, you can definitely try that. Now, you don't want to use Argon Scope because even at 135, you're going to get that 5%. And yes, if you hit a headshot, you will do red crit damage, but it's not very accurate already. You want a weapon that is meant for red crit damage, not any type of weapon and then hope to God, Argon Scope works. So what I'm throwing on is I'm throwing on all of the elemental mods without the status chance. So Stormbringer, Infected Clip, Hellfire, Cryo Rounds. What I love about this is I have Blast and Corrosive at 735. That's pretty good. I mean, not only am I getting heat, cold, I'm getting electricity and toxin all in the same thing. So I'm fighting Infested, yeah, I got Blast. If I'm fighting Grenier, I got Corrosive. Now, if you need to swap that around, be my guest. You can get Gas and Magnetic if you prefer to do Corpus, which I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys, which the puncture does really well on Corpus and Grenier, primarily Corpus. Now, the Infested, puncture just doesn't really just do anything. I mean, yeah, it's going to kill them, but it's not going to kill them as effectively as a Grenier or Corpus, especially Corpus. So what we're going to want is Magnetic, especially for a Corpus. And we're going to go ahead and jump into a Corpus enemy real quick. And don't worry, I'm not going to do the full mission. I'm just going to do a little bit of it, just so I can show you guys how strong these enemies are. Well, let's find, high-level Corpus. Blah, blah, blah. I just want to find something quickly. This are Sedna, near Europa. Yeah, here we go. Can we find up to, I don't want to do that. 27. Well, it looks like 25, 27 is going to be the higher. I'm just going to do a capture real quick. I'm not even going to finish the mission because it doesn't matter. I have enough credits. I have enough stuff. I mean, I'm mastery rank 21. I don't have anything that I need to level up. Well, except like one or two things of Arcwing, and we all know what we think of Arcwing. It's awesome, but it takes so long to level up. it just seems miserable if you don't have an amazing team helping you out. It just takes forever. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump into this. Obviously my iron skin. And if you guys are curious about my Rhino build, I do already have a video, so check that out. So we got a level 25. I shot 2 bullets and he was done. Tap again, 1 bullet, down. No problem. Why would I not want to bring this to higher level Corpus missions? I love this thing with Corpus missions. I mean, you got the magnetic for the shield and the health, so it's taken them both out at the exact same time. The shield and the health, like, simultaneously. And then you have that puncture, and puncture works amazing with the Corpus already, and it works really well with Grenier. And that's what you really want. Now, obviously, I can shoot through this guy's shield eventually, but it just takes too long. And as always, every single capture target is going to be a little bit stronger than everybody else. But as you can see, I mean, you know, I have these enemies just bombarding me with the Rhino, and then I capture them no problem. And as you can see, I just tap the button with all the enemies. I mean, we got a Moa, and then if I could hit this thing. Stop moving. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, here we go. Tap. Oh, maybe 2 taps? 2 taps on him. I just clear him because it's annoying being hit all the time. I mean, that's a Telos Boltor build. Obviously, I love the proc damage. I mean, if you're coming in counter with someone and like you continuously shooting out your weapon, and you're just like running out and you're like, oh man, I just need this thing to be stronger or shoot a little bit faster. That's why I love the proc damage, because it does that little bit extra. So that's the Telos Boltor build. I'm going ahead and leave just because it doesn't matter anymore. I just wanted to show you what it did, how it worked. I mean, how strong it could potentially be. I mean, that was just, you know, one of the higher level Corpus runs. You know, enemies at, you know, closer to 30. Where, you know, I'm basically doing like 1 or 2 bullets, and that's all you need just to kill an enemy, like, completely. So as always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions on it, you're more than welcome to throw some down. Any compliments, I'll take those in spades. I love compliments. You're more than welcome to mess around with this build. If you want to throw in, you know, high voltage, malignant force, thermite rounds, wildfire, pretty much the mods that increase status chance or the magazine size for capacity, you can. But I mean, you look at any of these and you're at 60% of the elemental as opposed to 30. So I mean, it has to 90 with the difference of 30. So I mean, you can see like how much stronger it can go up to, and then anything less with higher status chance. But I mean, that puncture damage is pretty much where it's at with more elemental damage. So don't forget to hit that like button like I already said, and I don't want to sound like a broken record. So that's the end of the video. Now, and now.